Hello everyone and welcome to Everything Star Wars. I'm your host Rob. If this is the first time you're here, hit that subscribe button, that notification bell down below so I can continue to give you everything that is Star Wars. I'm here for my last day here in Miami, Florida. Just check out the view. It's incredible. Don't worry about seeing me. Right now you just enjoy this. So I'm here today to talk about how Mark Hamill truly feels about Luke Skywalker and his character, or Rian Johnson, or should I say Ruin Johnson, did to Luke Skywalker's character, because Mark said, I really don't understand it. We're going to go into that today. Let's get to it. So Mark Hamill, in today's episode, still doesn't understand Luke's story in The Last Jedi. Mark Hamill, this is an article, by the way. I should tell you who wrote the article. That would be helpful. Kevin Berwick from Movie News. It's all about Mark Hamill and how he feels about his character, Luke Skywalker. Mark Hamill admitted early on, before the release of The Last Jedi, that he did not agree with the way that Rian Johnson wrote Luke Skywalker's story arc in the movie. The actor later admitted that he regretted making the statement, but he seems to be slowly coming back around to his original thoughts. Luke is the main hero of the original Star Wars trilogy and the man who brought Darth Vader, his father, back to the light side of the Force. So many fans of the franchise were stunned to see an old, jaded Skywalker who exiled himself away from his friends and family who needed his help. As Mark Hamill said, it was Jake Skywalker, not Luke Skywalker. So if you ever hear a reference to Jake Skywalker, that's where it comes from. Mark Hamill said that. Anyway, a Star Wars fan messaged Mark Hamill on social media to ask why Luke Skywalker, most likely Twitter, to ask why Luke Skywalker gave up in The Last Jedi. The fan believes that we only saw Luke make one mistake, which led to his self-imposed exile on Ahch-To. Noting that it doesn't make sense to him, Hamill, who is always great with Star Wars fans on social media, responded to a question. He said, "When I understand, I'll let you know." Mark Hamill definitely delivered an honest answer about Luke Skywalker in The Last Jedi. The actor still doesn't get why Johnson wrote the character like he did, which has led to speculation that a new novelization could go on to show other reasons why Luke may have isolated himself into the old, jaded Jedi hermit shown in the movie. Even after 8 months, some pretty major questions that Star Wars fans are seeking about the film. Maybe J.J. Abrams will shed some more light on the mystery of Luke in Star Wars Episode 9. Also, keep in mind that J.J. does not plan on changing much of The Last Jedi. He plans on keeping it as is. He's going to change certain things. I don't know how he's going to rectify the situation, but I guess we're going to find out. In The Last Jedi, we see Luke Skywalker contemplating killing his nephew Ben Solo after he senses that he has turned to the dark side of the Force. Understandably angry, Solo later comes back to the Jedi training temple as Kylo Ren, destroying everything around it and killing off the young Jedi trainees in the process. Luke's failure to train a new generation of Jedi had a profound effect on him, along with the guilt of trying to kill his nephew. For some Star Wars fans and Mark Hamill, this was not enough to send Luke over the edge and abandon his friends and family in their time of need. Rian Johnson provided a new look at Luke Skywalker that had never been shown on the big screen before, taking a huge risk, which has only seen major backlash as a result. Luke ends up making an ultimate sacrifice in the end to save the Resistance, bringing his story to a full circle. However, a certain faction of fans, along with Mark Hamill, still don't understand the reasoning behind Johnson's decision-making process. We'll just have to wait and see how J.J. Abrams decides to use Luke Skywalker in Star Wars Episode 9 upon its release in December of 2019. That's it. That's the article, basically. So what do you think of all this? Mark doesn't get it. Now, according to an article, and I've done a video on this before of why Luke cut himself off from the Force, And if you want to check out that video, it's down below. It also explains where Rey got her force powers from. Now, if you watch that video, and maybe, Mark was never explained this, it was in the novelization of how it happened. So the novelization helps. It explains some of it. It explains why Luke is the way he is. I'm not saying I agree with it. I have my own opinion of The Last Jedi, which I've never done on this channel before. Maybe I should go over what I liked about it, because there was a few things I liked about it, and maybe I should go over what I couldn't stand about it, because there was a lot more things that I couldn't stand about it. It's not my favorite movie. It really isn't. It's just the way it's done doesn't make any sense, and I think he just did it for shock value. I think that's all it is. I think, Johnson even stated that when him and Mike Zeroth, when he's attacking Mike, he said that he had people were paying to watch YouTube just to find out what everybody was talking about. So I think what he tried to do was just the opposite of what was going around, all the rumors, all the leaks, all this stuff. And he said, I'm just going to do the opposite of all that, and I'll plant out fake rumors, and everybody will not know what to expect. And then when I finally do it, they'll be shocked, like, what the heck? He threw his lightsaber away. Who are Ray Pants? I'm not going to go into that, Oh, Leia can fly. What is this about? Oh, you could take hyperdrive and smash them, take ships and smash them to other ships. Look, there's so much there, and I think the Last Jedi really, again, Mark's just being truthful. He's like, I just don't understand. I don't know why. And that's the bottom line. He doesn't get it. Just check out my other video, and you'll see why they claim that Luke cut off his force power and why Rey is so powerful. You can check that out in the description below. What do I think? Again, Luke was my favorite all time. I mean, until I saw these other Jedis and whatever, and I liked the Jedis too, in the prequels, I have to admit, I did. But, Luke is pretty amazing. It really is. I mean, I think my all-time favorite has to be Starkiller. He's the most powerful guy I've ever seen, and the Sith Lord would have to be Count Dooku. Again, but when I was a kid, nobody could touch Luke. And I wanted to see Luke as powerful. I wanted to see Luke, the legend, how he became a legend. What happened after Return of the Jedi. I wanted to see all this. I wanted to see him very powerful. And I didn't get it. And I don't know what I got. I don't even know Mark Hamill knows what he got. So what do you think? I mean, I'm just disappointed as Mark was with that and with his character. The whole thing, it's horrible. Whatever, that's how I feel. I just totally disagree with it. What do you think? Put in that comment section below and let me know. Hit that like button, subscribe, notification bell, share. Let me know what you think about it all, and it's great to see you all again. I got most videos coming out to you real soon. Again, this is Rob Delavis for all of us who love Star Wars. Have a good weekend, everybody. Be well, be safe, and I got a lot more coming to you. Take care.